At this hour, thousands taking over the streets of Little Havana in Miami, saying it's a moment they've been waiting for decades. Right now, CBS 12's Luli Ortiz is live in the middle of it all. And Luli, I got a feeling it's not going to end anytime soon.
Well, that's right. The celebration continues here in Miami's Little Havana. As you can see, there's a lot of cheering, a lot of celebration on a day they've been waiting for decades. And the question remains tonight, what's next?
This is a moment in history that's not going to be repeated ever.
Cuban exile Anna Shore is joining many like her and thousands of others tonight, hours after learning the death of former Cuban dictator Fidel Castro, a man who many describe as a repressive ruler that drove them to flee to America for a better life. Cuban artist Willie Chirino wrote the exile anthem, Nuestra día ya viene llegando, meaning our day is coming. Tonight he says that day is here.
People must understand that the suffering of the Cuban people is very profound, and that's why a day like today, it's a day of hope for all of us.
Pots and pans in hand, Cuban Americans remembering their loved ones who have died without seeing this day.
I lost both my grandmothers last year, so within 6 months of each other, so that's kind of like we wish that they could have been here for this.
Many risked their lives trying to flee Cuba in the early years of Castro's rule,
Viva la revolución!
Including Robert Fabricio, who was one of the many orphans during the mass exodus known as Operation Peter Pan in the 1960s. Tonight he describes this moment as the end of a nightmare and is hopeful for the future.
Hopefully next is a way of getting to the end of the nightmare. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it will happen, you know?
Well, clearly the celebration doesn't look like it's going to wrap up anytime soon. I spoke to so many Cuban exiles who say that it's not about celebrating the death, but it's about the liberty that they've been waiting for decades. Reporting live in Miami's Little Havana, Luli Ortiz, CBS 12 News.